We have some threatening skies, but nothing to get in the way for this game that we have in store for you this afternoon. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday, and we continue with this one? It's the UCLA Bruins and the Maryland Terps. While David Pollock and his number 9 mistakes, Arlo is down the sideline.
Hey guys, checking in with the Bruins head coach before the game. He knew all along that this new landscape of college football would be a challenge. That's why in the Big Ten, they were preparing all along for these West Coast teams to have to travel a long way. They've been putting some sports science research together to make sure their players have all of the information they need to perform at their best. We'll see if they can bring that to the field here today. Thanks.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to seeing how this one goes. And he's not going to take the touchback. Not nearly as much as he hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The run inside. It's Williams. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Caught in the backfield, it's Webb. He goes out of bounds, probably on short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. They'll move the wide receiver to the air. It's Washington looking long. To the football, a big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one.
And man, those sting, man. 3rd down, the money down. Your guys got to come through. You had a good play called. Receiver there to make a play. He's just got to catch the football. Those hurt on any down, but especially 3rd down.
The Terrapins will punt this one away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Takes it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man already out. Running inside. It's Knight. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And the defense is doing a great job committing to the run. Commit to the run like this. Obviously, you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll send the back in motion. Right back to the well. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree. Jesse agrees. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Allen facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. 3rd down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
You got to be careful from the quarterback. 3rd down. You see a lot of inside. By the defense. That
distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to the well. Might have a chance. Makes it past the mark. And he'll take it to the house. He goes. Touchdown, Maryland!
That's a nice job on defense there. 2nd and 11. Possession for 3 and out stretch. That didn't obviously go the way you want to. A good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple of play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense taking in this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football, and execute. Nice job getting the score.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Iamaleava throwing right. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but he gets man coverage. There were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. It's just needs to settle down a little bit. He's throwing as many incompletions, and he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
In college football, you see this a ton now. Here's a quick passing game. Basically, as the running game, get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
On the gun on 3rd down. Iamaleava pulls it in. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Knight. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Lofts one high and deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the Terps, but couldn't reel it in.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Finds the tight end. That's not a fly. As they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And that's just not the start paying attention for this football. First possession, you got a punt. Second possession now, 4th and short. I'm interested. Do they push the gas pedal and be aggressive? Because it has been a slow start. They haven't gotten things right. And do they try to force it?
Oh, this is a bad, bad shame. The Terrapins get things going on offense as they come onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got him up for the first. On the move is the 30. They bring him down with the big play. Will move the sticks.
Another Terps. First down.
It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Right down the middle. Drives him in tight end. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the south.
This offense has put a pretty good drive together, man. Like showing a little bit of balance, back-to-back plays, creating some chunks of yardage, and now really set up in a position to do a first and goal, and the defense, their head's spinning a little bit because mixing the run and pass really well on this drive.
He's going for the goal line. And he's stopped in the end zone.
There's so many playmakers on offense like they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that immediately scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And he'll just take him in this drive and start at the 25. Something together on this drive. Throwing, Iamaleava. Looking down the middle. Finds man. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
At the 50. That's a first down for the offense.
That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Wide receiver going in motion. Makes the grab. It's Matthews. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
Quick strike complete. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
He's brought down at the 38.
The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. That's not. Got 6 yards on that play. Second and 4 coming.
Coach is always hard about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO. They were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
That's one as a quarterback. You throw the completion and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first one? You just stretch out and get the first down. You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are on the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not easy to pick up the first. Now you're staring at 4th down right in the face.
Bruins line up on that line of scrimmage. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And that's a first down for the offense.
And the Bruins back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch.
these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that quarterback be going the other direction. Easy.
Gets the back moving. Got it behind the line. It's Knight. Touchdown! Made the grab and then didn't last himself, and it puts him forward.
Number 3.
It's a much needed line for this offense as they try to cut away this lead.
No doubt, needed something to go right. When you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start, keep chipping away.
And they did tack on the extra point. Here he comes from midway to the end zone. Not nearly as much as he had hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
That's an awful right there, man.
They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets them up. 1st and 10 from the 36. Got it in the middle of the field. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The holding penalty will make it 1st and 20. To the air. It's Washington. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast. Win our conference. Well, this is step one, and so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference play. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. To the ground and try to move the chains. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try.
On the field goal.
So to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trying him out there.
Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Got a little space. Tackle is
defense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Motion from the wide receiver. Diamante from the gun on 3rd down. He's going for a big play downfield. It's long enough. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
Great job by the team on that. How many times in these types of situations do we see massive performance? That quarterback could not have played that ball better.
He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. They'll put a stop to that return and knock it on the 7-yard line. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They kicked the field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive. Breaks in the middle. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 8 on 1st down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Scanning the field. It's Washington. He grabbed over the middle. It's Webb. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Sometimes it's easy for the receiver to get lost running a drag through all that traffic, Jesse.
Yeah, and this is a receiver too, Reese, who's dangerous once he has the football in his hands. So I like the idea on offense of trying to get this guy the ball quickly to see what he can do once he has it.
Move 30. Hey, easy. Crimson 14, BCS box.
Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
You see him there taking a shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete. They should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Oh, he wants to fire downfield. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back right there.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early. It's some firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives. They've scored 2 touchdowns. And here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete. But if you're him, I would keep spinning the beat.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They just keep firing. He's not afraid to go deep. As he's batted down, knocked away, incomplete, and this linebacker in pass coverage is up to the task.
And that's really good discipline by this defense because they've given up some yards on the ground, and so naturally you think, be more aggressive, commit more bodies. Nice job staying patient, playing your responsibility on the outside, not giving up the deep ball, making them play on this, go down the field, and not give up those balls.
UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They went 3 and out
but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Right. Oh, they dive up on second and a long way to go.
That's it. Black 14. Black 14.
Right back to it. Nice move to keep running. Still on his feet at the 45. All kinds of room to the right. Inside the 10. To the house. Touchdown, Bruin. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you in different ways.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game.
14.
He's going to take a chance from midway in the end zone. Rolling the dice to re-enter the end zone. Maryland has the ball back in the Carolina offense, ready to go. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one, David. To me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play. The wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the air, it's Washington. Here's the pressure. Trying to beat the DT. He's got it wide on the field. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, here's an interesting situation after that incompletion for the offense all of a sudden, because you've had success. You've scored 2 touchdowns on your first 2 drives. You've got to be playing with a lot of confidence. Does that carry over and make you feel like going for it here on 4th down? You've got the playmakers. You've made some big plays early in this game. Your position would say you should punt to him. But what does the head coach decide to do?
Settle into this game, but this offense has it going here in the second quarter.
Yeah, a little bit of a feeling out process there early, but they seem to have found something. They're going back to the well. They can keep that up here on this drive.
Definitely, and they get the momentum going. And once you start getting the momentum going, it's crazy what I've seen in college football. It's so hard to stop it. It takes over, and sometimes it leads to enormous swings.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Running inside, it's Thomas. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks into first down.
At the 25-yard line.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Right back to the well. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense.
add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. Great job in the base defense making it happen.
Black 14, black 14.
Third down in the gun, Iamaleava. Thanks for grab. He's brought down good pickup on the play, but not quite to the 15-yard line. That's where he had to get for the first down. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Never a down. And that's going to tie it up.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Looks like he's going to bring it up. He'll be stopped short. So they start this drive inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The give is to Williams. They didn't get a push at all on that one. There'll be no gain on the play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Washington. Gonna take a shot. He's got it down. Oh, space. He's in the end zone. He's got it on the line.
I just love the execution on this. Getting ahead, going through the lead. You want to get that momentum to their side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep passing game up. Keep this lead. And it'll be a touchdown. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive for the 25. Send the tight end in motion. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Ellis.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Working the middle. It's complete. They get it on the ground. Late in the half, they have the first down at the 41.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Bruins will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Fires to the middle. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
It's 2nd down.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Iamaleava. to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Got it in the middle. It's out. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins after to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
The Terrapins will send out the punt unit. They'll try to really get into this one. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. And they've got the first down with this one time. They'll mark it at the 32.
Defense needs a shot in the arm, right? Like 2 possessions, they've given up 2 touchdowns. Like now they try to be aggressive and go after the deep ball right away. Nice coverage. That's a good start to this drive. You know, 2 bad drives, we flush those, we forget about those. See if this defense can get back on track.
Back time, and both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half. Listen for that. Let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in week 4. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the number 5 team, the LSU Tigers. And it's LSU in real jeopardy of kissing that top 10 ranking goodbye. They're being pumped right now, dominated in every aspect of the game, and we haven't even hit halftime. Social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Right, Bruins offense makes its way above the field, hoping to get things going here. I imagine we see them go right back to work on top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense, and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
They'll move the wide receiver. Here's Imani on the throw. Grabbed in the middle by Ellis. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beat. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cox. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
The short hands, it's Thomas. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is their senior starting wide receiver who the training staff is looking at. Holly Rowe will get us up to date on his condition. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
They're going to go right back to him on first down.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's going for it all. Leaping grab for a big gain. Touchdown, UCLA. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see her going, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
Back to pass, it's Washington. Time to take a shot. And that will be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter if they could have done it in second down running.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, this offense would take shots. They know they have targets that can fly. Push down the field vertically. Nice job in coverage there.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You got to catch that and make that a pick.
Just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the third quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. Needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to their offense.
Showing press. They want to be physical here. Rides to the middle. What a move together. Press. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Busting big runs plays like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about the protection of passes. The blocking is so important for Wisconsin.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Run inside. It's Thomas. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. How about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks the tackle. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know, get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
And the Bruins are threatening on first and goal.
Like 18! Like 18!
They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
He got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on third and goal.
Like 14! Like 14! Cross!
Just going to keep it out of the city. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on fourth down.
Decision time right here. I got going for it. They're playing on the road. You have an opportunity to take the crowd out of it a little bit here. Why not just line up quickly and just try to
Stay aggressive. You want to shut these people up. You want to quiet them down. But field goals don't do that very often. Try to go for the touchdown right here.
Absolutely perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get it on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Slide in the middle. It's through. They make the stop down. Just a little bit of the time you get to that touchdown mark.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
He wants to change this route. To the air. It's Washington. Rushes on him. And he slips through his fingers in.
decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception.
Facing a third down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. On target. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was two guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game breaker. He's a guy that can make big plays for this offense. If I'm the QB, though, I might be a little bit careful. If they got that many guys on him, I got to be safe with the football.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15.
Red 80, red 80.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces 2nd down.
Football, you get the term quick, but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
2nd down after that incompletion. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Pulls it in. It's good. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
It'll be 3rd and long.
Easy. Crimson 14, BCS block. Crimson 14, BCS.
From the gun, wants to pass. He falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And the Terrapins line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll field the punt. And he's going to get it up to about the 25.
The run fake forced and sprint.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Running inside. It's Thomas. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
But with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time. Blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball moving.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. interception, and now this offense can drive down and take the lead. The give is to Williams. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Brings up.
You want to end the play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield and making something happen.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Luke 42, Thunder. Luke 42, Thunder. Now,
They'll go right back to him. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
Red 18, Red 18.
Hands it off. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
5-yard line. Coming up, 4th down.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
Touchdown, but listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get.
He'll bring it out. It's Morgan. Stopped at the 17. It's probably second guessing every time. UCLA will have to work on offense. The turnover squandered an opportunity to put this game away a moment ago. Now they'll have to pull it out of the fire in a tie ball game. Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind him. Nice job.
The Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thomas. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful. You absolutely cannot turn it over.
So that was a lightning fast decision. You can tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that. I know that.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's the Imani over the throw. Catch in the middle, it's Ellis. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one. He'll be just a little bit short.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
And they'll stop him after he met him a pickup.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this
run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. Move! From the gun on third down, Yamayama. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down. Doing a really nice job of disguising the coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls out.
Oh, and the attempt is no good. And the final score, regulation remaining time.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal, miss, make, great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but they left some points off the scoreboard there.
Maryland has the ball back in the Terps in front of the game. And after that missed field goal, can these guys take advantage and go down and quick this time? Shakes off the defender.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them in real predictable situations, passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quarterback making checks. Off play action. Under fire. He'll pull it down in the left. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds again, short at the 49.
I think this team knew coming in today they needed to be able to run the football, and they were going to have to get some of that production from the quarterback, and he just broke off his longest run of the game so far. That was critical for his confidence, for this offense's confidence, and right now, if you're on defense, you've got to find an answer for this guy.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Trying to get the edge. It's Williams. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Oh, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Working downfield, it's Washington. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And these balls thrown way down the field. This is a lot of times when you see those pass interference or receivers adjusting the ball and DB's not. This time you could tell the defender did a great job understanding where the ball was going, got his hand on it, made sure the receiver couldn't make the play.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Terrapins decide to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Wants to bring it back. Oh, loses his way through. They're able to put a stopper on the turn. Raymond's offense makes his way over the field, hoping to get things going here. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. Going for the big play.
dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Running inside. It's Cox. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
Pulls it, fires to the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. He'll try to do it himself. 7-yard pickup on that one. He's now 2nd and 3.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put you in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep.
The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
Man, this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy, so we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock right now.
They want to make this kick easier by picking up a few on 3rd down. It's 56 yards out from here. And that's incomplete. November all over it. Knocked the ball on the ground. 4th down coming up.
The frustrating thing for this offense is they've had a lot of success. It's still running so much down on the scoreboard. So I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game. Where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again. Right now, it's 2-minute situation.
And it's good! And they surge on top here in the final minute.
How about that in the 4th quarter, and you need your kicker to execute a bomb to take.
Wasn't able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. At 18. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Offense changing the play. Back to throw. It's Washington. Got it. Runs through a tackle.
And it was a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Big deep throw as the clock winds down. That one will be incomplete, and we're down to 10 seconds to go.
And you know the defensive coordinator on that play is holding his breath because in the 4th quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
ball on third. And as he throws, he can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And, man, this is a tough spot to be in as this offense. And the defense is so deep, and you wonder if that's why they threw the ball underneath. But, golly, with the clock where it is, you have to get somewhere down the field to give yourself a chance, an opportunity to maybe be successful at the end of this football game.
Trying to get it to the marker. He's not quite going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short.
Will be a turnover on downs.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation code. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee.